Hey everyone, my name is Gromicko. I'm from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. And this is a live interactive online webinar. It's an InterNACHI webinar. And
hey everyone, my name is Gromicko. I'm from InterNACHI.
Oh, let's not do that.
International Association of Certified Home Inspectors.
We can't do that.
And this is a live interactive online webinar.
Let's do that. So we are live on YouTube. And if you are attending, thanks for registering. We had almost 210 people register. That's great. And all of our webinars are video recorded on our webinar platform at nachi.org/webinars, nachi.org/webinars. And today we're talking about getting inspection jobs as a new InterNACHI member. So if you join InterNACHI as a member, we have resources for your business so that you can start doing home inspections, fee-paid inspections. And you want to get to the point where you're ready to schedule and actually do home inspections for fee-paying clients, right? And start making money in your business. So if you are a new InterNACHI member, thanks for joining the family. Welcome. If you're not, I have an opportunity for you. If you'd like to join InterNACHI, you can join for free for a month. And that's just a trial membership. During the webinar, feel free to ask questions. I'm not going to look at the chat feature. There's a Q&A feature on your side. It's like a button that says Q&A. Feel free to ask questions during the webinar, and we'll try to get to all of your questions. That's the fun part, because I don't know actually what you need and what you want to hear. But I do have a few points that I want to make. So let's begin. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. So on the Q&A feature, if you ask a question, you can actually upvote someone else's question if you really like it. So how do you get new inspection jobs? How do you get those inspection job leads as a new InterNACHI member? How do you get to that point where that your marketing is working and you're getting online scheduled jobs and your phone is ringing off the hook and you're receiving texts asking, are you available next week? And you want to do that. You want to get to that point where you're scheduling fee-paid clients to do inspection jobs as fast as possible, for as little money as possible as well. You don't want this to be a costly investment. You want to be getting your business up and running as fast as possible for as little money as possible and start making money, because that's the whole point of being a business, making money. So I suggest in this webinar, you'll see how to leverage InterNACHI to get a massive return on investment. See, successful business owners and rich folk, they don't just spend their money. They spend their money, or invest their money rather, to make money. So think of your membership dollar as an employee who's working for you and giving you a return on that investment. You want that employee, that membership fee that you're paying, to be working for you 24/7. And for that dollar, you want a return on your investment. In fact, when you're in business, you have to think of that all the time, especially with your costs, your overhead costs, your startup costs, your investment in tools and things. You have to invest, especially in the very beginning for you new inspectors, how to get as much return on your investment as possible, how to get to the starting point and then take off for as little investment as possible, but get a massive return on your investment. And I would say, be an InterNACHI member and leverage all the membership benefits, marketing and business and resource tools that we have available. So where do you begin? Well, let's start here. So hopefully you can see my screen. And this is the nachi.org site. And we're going to talk about, well, before we start, you better take notes, or take notes and assume that you want to rewatch this video on our webinar platform at NACHI.org/webinars, because we may go a little fast. We may skip over a few things that you think are really interesting, and we're not going to go deep in many things. I want to talk about the following 3 things: being a member of InterNACHI, getting trained and certified, and marketing. Those 3 things: membership, getting into the system so you can leverage InterNACHI, getting trained and certified, or a license, and then marketing. Now, you want to be great at both. Being certified, a certified home inspector, trained, certified, experienced home inspector, and you want to be good at marketing. If you're a great home inspector because you got trained and certified through InterNACHI.edu, the only home inspector college, then you want other people to know. You want your neighbors to know. You want your neighborhood to know. You want your market area to know that you are in business, ready to take jobs. You're trained and certified. So you need to be good at both. We see a lot of times that many great home inspectors forget the business and marketing aspects, and they fail in their business soon after they start. Don't do that. There's really no reason to. Let's say you're not good at marketing. That's okay. We have resources that work for you. See, it's essentially InterNACHI has systems that you can trigger and turn on that work for you all the time. What you want to do is invest in systems that are continually operating and working for you, so you can do the things that you're really good at: home inspections, maybe sales, shaking hands, meeting new clients, converting potential clients into real jobs, things like that. So InterNACHI has those systems. We're going to go over those things. So let's say you're not an InterNACHI member and you want to be a member. Give it a try for free. Okay, so go to NACHI.org/trial, and I'll go there now. Let's see, NACHI.org/trial. Oh, I'm a member already, so it's going to give me a message. But instead of a 14-day membership, what you want to do is go to NACHI.org/trial and type in the code webinar month, one word, webinar, WEBINAR month, MONTH, webinar month, and get a free month as an InterNACHI member. Okay. Then step 2.2, you want to get trained and certified. It's very easy. It's free. It's online, so it's learn at your own pace. It's very expensive to go in person, live, hands-on training classes. If you register for one of those, that might suit you very well, but expect to invest a lot of money in that time. Time is precious. So you're paying a lot for sitting in class and listening to an instructor say something. And what if that instructor doesn't have a great day? And that instructor, she or he, is saying a lot of ums, like I do during my webinars. Well, you're investing a lot. You can't actually ask the instructor to repeat anything as well. So I highly encourage you, if you want to get trained and certified, go online and pick an accredited college like InterNACHI.edu. Look for the .edu. All other colleges, if it says .com, all those schools, if it says .com, they're not potentially, I don't think there are any accredited post-secondary education institutions accredited by the U.S. Department of Education. I only know of one, InterNACHI.edu. So be aware of what you're rolling into. I have children. I wouldn't send them to an unaccredited school, and neither should you. So look for that national accreditation by U.S. Department of Education, InterNACHI.edu. 3, take advantage of everything that InterNACHI has to offer, all the business and marketing resources. They're all for free. So here we go. Got your notes? Got your pen out? Digital notes? Let's start at NACHI.org/everything. NACHI.org/everything. And we'll go there now. You should be able to see this on your screen. If you don't, yell at me, okay? You can chat it to me if you want. Okay. NACHI.org/everything. Member, become a member. get trained and certified, and then get job leads. So at NACHI.org/everything, we have a 15-step checklist on how to become a successful home inspector. The first step is to join InterNACHI. Why join InterNACHI? Well, as soon as you join InterNACHI, a whole world of opportunities, resources come available to you. We have an InterNACHI Home Inspector Certificate Program. It's a real college program to become a certified home inspector, and it's free and online for InterNACHI members. InterNACHI, oh, we don't see. Someone's saying they don't see. No problem. You should be able to see it. So there we go. You guys see it? Got it. Thanks, John. So there's a home inspector certificate program to become a home inspector. It's pretty easy to get trained and certified as a home inspector. The real hard part is the business and marketing and the experience, right? And actually converting and doing a competent home inspection. The training and certification really should be, especially if it's online, you really shouldn't be paying a whole lot of money for it. So through InterNACHI, InterNACHI.edu, we have an online accredited college course. InterNACHI is the world's leading organization for home inspectors. So you're not alone. You're in a huge network of other certified home inspectors. We have free training and online continuing education as well. We have certification programs. We have an inspection community. We have mentoring. We have member chapters. We have an online inspector exam. We have a practice test. It goes on and on. The resources that we have once you become a member by joining InterNACHI. And the InterNACHI school, InterNACHI.edu, is the only accredited home inspector college accredited by the U.S. Department of Education. Step 2, get trained and certified. To become a certified home inspector is really important. Now, let's say you're in a regulated state or province or country, and you need to get a license. That's great, but attaining that license only makes you equal to everybody else who holds a license. You're equal to new inspectors and veteran inspectors. So there's no real difference between you and anybody else. There's no distinction because of that license. You just have attained the absolute minimum level of competency required by law. That's a really low bar. What you want to do is, whether you have to attain a license in regulated state or not, become an InterNACHI certified home inspector and attain the Certified Professional Inspector CPI credential and certificate. Why? Well, once you become a member, a lot of resources come available, like attaining a certification. And once you become certified, then a lot of things, a lot of systems that we have in place get triggered and turned on. For example, your member marketing team contacts you and see if you are interested in having 7 highly professional designers and illustrators and business and marketing consultants work for you for free. That service provided by InterNACHI isn't available for all members. It's only available for members who are certified. So even if you are in a regulated state that requires a license, I recommend you get certified. And then you choose from 60 different types of inspector certifications. So InterNACHI provides over 60 different types of inspector certifications, not just certified home inspector, but radon inspector, mold inspector, thermal imaging inspector, on and on, over 60 of them. Why would you do that? Because you want to diversify your services so that you can get inspection job leads from various revenue streams. Maybe somebody wants a healthy home inspection. Well, you have to be certified and trained and certified in order to receive that lead. If you don't know how to do a roof inspection, or maybe you just need to know more, maybe about how to inspect a tile roof in your area, we have those free online courses. And then we have a masterclass. So on NACHI.org/everything, you scroll down to step 2, and we have a link to all of these resources. I highly suggest you go through every step on NACHI.org/everything and click every link. Some of it is going to be highly valuable to you. Maybe many of the resources won't be, and that's okay. You have to figure out what works for you and your business. Step 3, you get free job leads. So you have to log into your account in order to get free inspection job leads. Let me show you what that looks like. So InterNACHI, again, has these tools and systems that are working for you 24/7. And we have these lead generation websites all over the world, the World Wide Web. And we started tracking how many leads we generate for our home inspectors, our certified inspectors, right? That's the reason to get certified. And we generate about almost 10 leads per minute. And you can actually look at the number of leads and who is getting leads. For example, just a few minutes ago, it's May 11th, right? Just a couple minutes ago, TimberlineInspect.com just got a lead from a search engine that we have, Inspectorseekcom. So someone used Inspectorseek.com to find a home inspector. They found a certified home inspector, and it's one of InterNACHI's certified home inspectors. And they went to that website of one of our members, TimberlineInspect.com. They landed on this website. That's what InterNACHI does. We send people to you, and then you have to convert them. We send them to you in your website. Now we have that resource as well. Let's say you don't have a website. That's okay. We can help you with that. But this is the main point that I want to get across. Leverage InterNACHI. This is one of the systems that you can invest in, and it makes a huge return on your investment, always working for you to generate inspection job leads. There's a couple components to that. You have to be a member, you have to be certified, you have to have a website. So let's touch on a few of those things, a few of those points. So how do I get those inspection job leads, right? So let's log into your dashboard. So go to anynachi.org page, top right corner. I'm going to log into my dashboard. My dashboard is going to be a little different because I'm an employee of InterNACHI. So I'm going to scroll down to something that you may see on your site. It's the difference between certification and licensing. So there's certification there and licensing. We've already talked a little bit about the differences between the two. If you're in a regulated state, you may be required to get a license, and we can help you with that. If you're in any state or province or country, there are a lot of benefits to becoming an InterNACHI certified home inspector. Oh, I see some chats. John, we can't see your screen. Are you sure? Let me double check. It might be right. So let me check if I'm sharing my screen. There's my big screen, and then let's do another share. Okay, I hope you can see that. Okay. Yes, okay, great. I'll be sure when I pop into a new tab, maybe I have to reshare it again. Not sure. Technology is fantastic when it all works, right? Okay, here's where you get certified. Here's where you get your license. Now, to get those leads, let me show you. Move this over here. You scroll down and you go to listings inside your dashboard. So there's a listings there. Here's where you want to add up to 10 different locations by zip codes and addresses of where you work, so that our search engines know where you are in relation to the request to find a certified home inspector. So let me show you what that means. I now share this screen just to make sure everyone sees. I'm going to Inspectorseek.com, Inspectorseek.com. And this is the public-facing search engine for certified home inspectors. And let's say I enter Boulder, Colorado. I'm going to search for a home inspector. Can you see that? I apologize. Let's see. How about that screen? Yes. Okay. So I went to Inspectorseekcom and I typed in Boulder, Colorado, and certified home inspectors in Boulder, Colorado popped up. And let's say you want to see what your competitor is doing. So I'm going to go to John Ray's. And John Ray has a website right there in his profile. And I click that. And it gets to John Ray's website. That is a lead generated by InterNACHI search engine to John Ray's website. And it's up to John Ray now to convert. Okay, let's go back. Let's say I want to do a new search. I want to search for a home inspector in Boulder, Colorado. So I'm going to type Boulder, Colorado. And I'm going to type thermal imaging under the advanced search options. So I want a certified home inspector who does thermal imaging. Remember those ancillary inspections, over 60 different types of certifications? You can become an infrared certified home inspector and get these leads by someone searching for a home inspector who offers also thermal imaging. So let's do a search. And let's pick up Rory Rankin from Big Canyon Home Inspections. And there's the website of Rory. So this is Rory's website. I got there with 1 or 2 clicks. So someone searching for a home inspector can land on Rory's website. And it's up to Rory's website to convert them. So online scheduling, I can see Rory does online scheduling, which is perfect. This is a system that Rory leverages in order to convert clients, potential clients. He has a lot of visitors coming, and the online scheduling feature helps Rory convert those clients, converts those visitors into clients. Yep. So let's go back to the search engine and to your dashboard. And I'm going to log into my dashboard. Some folks are saying still that the screen sharing isn't working on my end. Let's see if there's something I can do. Sorry. That, no. I'm not sure. So I'm going to keep doing my best and sharing my screens. Still see the last screen. Still see the last thing. It's sporadic and delayed. Okay. Zoom. Let me take a look. One more look. Well, what I did was went back into my dashboard and I clicked Profile and Settings. Profile and Settings is just below Listings. So remember, we said you got to be listed with your address so that people in your zip code searching for an inspector get to see you. And then you go to Profile and Settings because you have to update your profile in order to enter your website address in your profile so that InterNACHI's search engines can send potential clients looking for a home inspector using our search engines to your website. So in your profile, as a new member, you should have all of your profile filled out as much as possible and enter your web address. And it's optional when you join InterNACHI to enter that. And as soon as you have a website, then enter that URL so that you can get free inspection job leads generated by InterNACHI's search engine and directed to your website for folks who are searching for a certified professional inspector in your area. Yep. Let's say you don't have a website. Now what do? No problem. Let's go to one of my favorite website providers. Weebly. Let me share my screen, make sure everyone sees what I'm seeing. So you go to Weebly.com, Weebly.com, Weebly.com. And you can create a free business website. Free, it's free because there's the pricing. You click the pricing tab and there's 4 different types right now of Weebly websites. Free means absolutely free. You can have a website up and running within a few minutes at no cost. I suggest the professional website, and it's only $12 a month. If you go to something else, you'll get an integrated e-commerce shopping cart and things like that if you're selling products. But really, a professional website is $12 a month. That's not a lot of money, right? To invest into a system that works for you all of the time. And you're going to have to you have to get a website up and running, at least a basic one, so that InterNACHI can send you inspection job leads. So as a new member, you have a few steps, right? Join InterNACHI, get trained and certified, get that license if required, then start working on your marketing. And one of them is updating your listings and your profile with all of your services, certifications provided by InterNACHI, and then develop a website. And on that nachi.org/everything page, I teach a couple classes on how to create a website within a few hours that helps you convert site visitors that InterNACHI sends to you into clients. It's fairly easy. You have to invest maybe 6 or 8 hours to get a really good website up and running. And I would say that is your decision. Again, investing to get a return on your investment. How does that work for you? Maybe you just don't have time or the interest, or you don't think you have the skill set in order to do that, and you're going to hire somebody. That's okay. But I'm saying that you do have a skill set to build your own website. You can build a free one using Weebly. If you can write an inspection report, you can build a website using these templates. And they have a ton of templates. So let's go to the business template. You can choose these templates here. They look pretty good, in my opinion. And they're very easy to do and build. So for example, let's say there's this cheeseburger one for a business, like a restaurant, a burger business. Well, you want to have a website just like that, except you're not the burger, right? Well, maybe you're the best burger in the neighborhood. That your burger is better than all other burgers in your market area, right? You have to think like that. And you want to put that product or service on your homepage. And that product or service is you. You are the distinguishing characteristic of your home inspection business. You're the brand. So I suggest, instead of that burger right there on that website, if you can see it, showing my screen, put a picture of you right there. And you're the hero image on the homepage. Now they understand what they're searching for and getting. They're not getting a cheeseburger. They're getting the best cheeseburger in the neighborhood. That's you, right? So you can have a lot of fun taking pictures, have somebody help you take pictures of you in action and start using these Weebly website templates and upload these pictures. That's what you do for an inspection report. You write words, you upload pictures into your report, and you make pages, different pages of your website, different pages of your inspection report. So if you can write an inspection report with pictures and pages and text, and I know you can, because that's what we do, then I know you can build a website that converts site visitors into clients that we, as InterNACHI, send to your website through your online dashboard. So if you're a new member, again, join, get trained and certified, diversify your services, update your profile with a website that's absolutely free. And we have resources to help you build that website. If you have a few hours, you can do it. Now let's say, they have other resources as well. So let's see, they have an SEO guide. We have an inspiration center at Weebly. This is just one. You can go to Wix or Squarespace or other ones. Sometimes you'll find that an inspection software that you pick for your report writing software, they also do websites. There's a couple articles like how to care for your relationships while starting a business as a new home inspector, how to get a handle on your small business finances, 5 of the best resources for female entrepreneurs, 4 ways marketing research can benefit your small business, and etc. So there's some more information for you. And also there's an SEO guide. I kind of like this SEO guide. Make sure everyone can see it. So the ultimate SEO guide, if you don't know what SEO is, it's okay. Weebly helps you with social media platforms, getting online, search engine optimization, meta tags, just a lot of things. And if you wanted to learn about search engine optimization, you can go through this slide by slide guide to SEO about how to choose a domain. You have to choose a domain like bigbeninspections.com. That's my domain. And then how to optimize that URL. That's the next one. You can learn about title tags and meta descriptions and internal links and have a strategy for links. Content, what do you put on your website? That's one of the big things. Well, one of the first things you should shoot for as a new inspector is video testimonials. It's selfies, video selfies of people that you have as your clients. Maybe they're fee paid, maybe they're not, right? You just want that testimonial. Everyone does a selfie nowadays. So just to ask somebody to use your phone and do a little video about how Ben from Big Ben Inspections in Boulder, Colorado, just did a home inspection for me. And it was great. I found so many things with my house that I didn't know about. And I highly recommend hiring Big Ben Inspections. That's 10 seconds. Everybody knows how to do a selfie now. Now you grab that video and that's content for your website and your social media platforms to share video. There's nothing more powerful than someone else recommending you. So what was the last thing you did that maybe it was a friend who told you about a burger restaurant, right? And what'd you do? You either went there directly or trusting on your friend's referral, or you went to the website to confirm what your friend said. That's how important a website is. And that's how powerful a referral is. So as a new member, I would start thinking about video testimonials, and I'll tell you how to get that in just a bit. There are other resources outside of InterNACHI to help you generate leads as a new inspector. So in my area, we have, and I'll share this, hopefully everyone can see, doing my best to share all my screens with it, everyone. Double clicking. Okay. It's called freecycle.org. It's probably not in your area. It's for my neighborhood, maybe. And you can sell just about anything, tires, chairs, lawnmowers, and services. So that's freecycle.org. There's another one called Nextdoor. And I'll share this screen as well, Nextdoor. And it's local to my area, and it's for local businesses. And it helps you reach valuable customers and your neighbors, because that's one of the things you should be doing. You should be leveraging that neighborhood system to work for you all of the time. So how do you do that? Well, you just reach out to your neighborhood network, maybe using nextdoor.com or something else. So you have to Google search what neighborhood services are available online, like this one. This one is in my neighborhood. We actually use it a lot. It's built for local businesses, reaching everyone in your neighborhood. And it helps you build word of mouth, which is really powerful. So you set up a shop in your neighborhood online where local people are searching for and recommending businesses like yours. So it's essential to get online and enter that URL into your InterNACHI dashboard profile. Another one is Angies List. And Angie Angie's List doesn't exist anymore in that URL, but it's Angie. It's Angie. I guess you can pronounce it like that. It's kind of funny. And so you can take a look at that if you'd like. There's some ways to increase your exposure to your neighborhood and grow your business. There's Facebook. And let me share my screen. Hopefully everyone can see that Facebook has a system that helps businesses grow online using Facebook. And they have a step-by-step guide. And you can use their tools to track the progress of how many people are hitting your site. You got to get your business online as a new member and connect with your local market area. Let's see. There is also Google Business. Let me share my screen again. Hopefully everyone can see my screens. I'm like double clicking my share screen button. And you can do this for free. You can engage with your local customers online for free with a Google My Business account with a free business profile. So everyone is on their device using Google. I use it all at, and you can pop up in a search and you can program it so that your phone number is there, your address is there, when you're open, when you're closed. I wouldn't close if I were you. And you can manage things right from your phone if you wanted to. And then there's Instagram. So this is something outside of InterNACHI, but you should use to your advantage to be online. But you have to get your website updated in your InterNACHI profile for us to help you. And so you can get your business started on Instagram. It's a free account. You can share your contact information. Instagram is a lot of fun. I'm on Instagram. InterNACHI is on Instagram. And you can share a lot of things, photographs, and you can share your link back to your website. And you can do informal things. I would say Instagram is really great for informal videos or informal pictures. So what do you do? Well, you get your video testimonials, right? And you share that. You can have inspection pictures. So those are, you want unique content that's specific to you. Well, a video testimonial of someone saying, we love Big Ben inspections. We just did a home inspection here and that's great. That's totally customized to you, right? You also want to share other things that are totally customized and branded to you, which is your inspection pictures, your work. Your work is unique and it helps diversify and brand your services. What does that mean, brand? Brand is the answer to the question, why should I hire you instead of the next person? So what you want to do is always be communicating something that is unique to you. Don't say anything that your competitor can say. Don't say that you're competent, you're trained, you're certified. Use the logo to do that. That you write reports. We all write reports. My reports have pictures. Yeah, you have to say something unique. I would say, if you don't know what to do on social media channels, start taking short videos of yourself working and talking about what you see. Don't disclose anything confidential. Don't shoot the front of the house maybe and the mailbox or the house number or anything like that. Go up close and just talk about what you're looking at. Dirty air filter, hole in the roof, clogged gutters, right? Okay. So you have plenty of content that's unique to you, that supports your brand and your business, that helps you convert people into clients. It's available to you. Just go for it. And Instagram is a really cool way to just do something informal. Okay. So we have a few URLs. We have the nachi.org/everything URL. Let's get to that. I want to show you what it looks like. I'll share my screen. Click it a couple times, make sure it's shared. So there's nachi.org/everything. And on the top of that page, you see 15 steps to become a successful home inspector. I suggest you go through all those steps. Pick things that make sense to you. Click the links. Those are all of the resources. training, certification, business, marketing resources that InterNACHI makes available to members, especially new members who are trying to get inspection leads. Go through them, click all the links. Leverage InterNACHI's resources. Make your investment dollars, your membership fee, work for you. Here's another I want to share. This is the Masterclass for home inspectors. This is a very big video class, and we go step by step through everything that I could possibly think about that would be valuable for you as a new member of InterNACHI, trying to build a business that is successful and makes a lot of money. A business that simply attracts the right clients. So we have the NACHI Masterclass for home inspectors, and that's at nachi.org/masterclass. One word, nachi.org/masterclass. Third, you can, let me share it first. So you can hire me to work for you in your office for 7 days for free. It's a little play on words. But if you sign up at nachi.org/7days, NACHI, NACHI.org/7days, you'll be able to see, you can sign me up to work for you, free help for a week. And we'll go through the 7 big systems that every successful home inspection business should have in place and be working on it. And I'll take you through all the things that we just went over in this webinar and more. So it's free, it's online, it's at your pace, and it's a lot of fun. So nachi.org/7days is another URL. A lot of inspectors wonder, how do I get to the point where I'm actually doing competent, really good, technically perfect inspections? How do I ride along? How do I get that training, that experience as a new member that just got certified? How can I get that confidence? Well, practice. Practice makes perfect. Practice performing inspections. So, do you want to ride along with another inspector? Are you in need of gaining experience as fast as possible? Do you want to practice performing home inspections with another home inspector? It sure would be nice to have a mentor or a coach, but it's really difficult. It's very challenging to find experienced inspectors who want to train other inspectors, and we're not sure why. Maybe it's because, well, they're just not insured to do a ride along or for a helper to come along during the inspection, or they're kind of hesitant and shy in potentially training a competitor, right? Well, we have some options for you. You can find an inspector using that search engine that I was talking about, Inspectorseekcom, but maybe find that inspector outside of your market area so that you're not going to be directly competing. You can get a mentor. InterNACHI has a mentoring program, nachi.org/mentoring. Go there now. You can practice inspecting and writing on your own, right? Inspect your house at least 10 times. I'm not kidding. You'll see a huge difference between your first and your 10th inspection. And then inspect your friend's house, your family member's house, your neighbor's house, and use report writing software while you do it so that you can crash and burn on your software or using your checklist. And there's no risk. There's no problem of you failing. This is practice time. And when you do your neighbor's house, ask them for a video testimonial. Big Ben Inspections just did a home inspection for us. It was really great. I highly recommend Big Ben Inspections, right? Follow master inspectors. You're not alone. Just follow along using our online training videos. Do a home inspection on your home, then watch a master inspector do an inspection, and then go back and do your next inspection. Then watch a master inspector do their inspection. Back and forth, just like that. Inspect, watch another inspector. Inspect, watch another inspector. And you'll gain the experience that you need to do a great inspection. In the masterclass, we have a page just about ride-alongs, getting experience, and practicing home inspections with a lot of links. So get trained. Practice inspecting a lot before hanging out with another inspector if you can. Get knowledgeable, get trained by taking InterNACHI's courses, get experience by inspecting your own home 10 times, your friend's home, your family's homes, and get those video testimonials. Those video testimonials will help you convert visitors to your website into clients of your business. So we talked about 3 things basically during this webinar, sorry. We talked about membership. Yeah. We talked about getting trained and certified. And we talked about marketing. We also talked about leveraging InterNACHI and thinking of your dollar bill, your membership fee, as something that works for you all the time, as an employee that's constantly working for your business 24/7. Invest and spend your money wisely to get a huge return on your investment. And hopefully this webinar showed you a few of those resources for you new members of InterNACHI who want new inspection job leads. Now, if you have any questions, I'm here to answer those questions as long as we can go. So I'll take a look at the questions. I'll take a look at the chats. Hopefully the screen sharing went well. Hopefully everyone was able to see what I was seeing and sharing. And I do apologize again if the technology didn't work. Do we have any questions here? InterNACHI certificate. Mohammed, Rinshad. InterNACHI certificate, can it be used in UAE, United Arab Emirates? Yes, we actually, if you use Inspectorseekcom, you can find other inspectors in the Middle East. We have inspectors all over the world. I'll just go there now. So Inspectorseek.com, and let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. I went to Inspectorseek.com, Inspectorseek.com, one word. And you can type in an address at the top, or you can browse. If you scroll down the page, you can browse and you see the United States and Canada. The majority of our inspectors are in those 2 countries. And then we have certified inspectors all over the world. And we have home inspectors in the UAE. We have Basel and EHAB. Let's see. Derek asks, if your listing isn't connected to an address, can anyone find you? If your listing isn't connected, can anyone find you? I don't think so. Like, you have to have a business. When you incorporate it, you need an address. So you want to insert that address into your profile. That's your listing. If you remember, we logged in and then we went to the listings, and it looks like this. Let me share my screen again. Okay. And you add your primary office and your secondary office, and you have offices all over the place. You can add up to 10 areas. So you need an address, a physical address, and you need to be certified through InterNACHI, because only CPIs are listed using our public search engines. So you have to be certified. And then you need a URL, right? You need a website, you need an online presence. So you have to have that, because we can generate leads for you, but we don't have any place to send them to, right? It'd be best if you convert them using an online scheduling system through your website, which is very easy to set up. Let's see. James, I'm licensed and working on my certification. Great. And need to start working as a licensed home inspector. How can I access realtors in my area now? Right. So we do a lot of webinars that answer this question for you in various ways. So I want to refer you to our webinar system, where there are video recordings of presenters and home inspectors, master home inspectors, who are hugely successful and were willing to come onto the webinar system and tell you their secrets. My buddy, he does cold calls to real estate agents. They're shocked when the phone rings and it's a home inspector who wants to talk on the phone. And that has been the core key to his successful home inspection business. He now has a multi-inspector firm doing very well. And that is on the NACHI.org site. So if you go to NACHI.org/webinars and search for marketing or real estate agent, you will come up with other presenters and instructors and inspectors who are successful in reaching out and networking with real estate agents. There are many things you can do. We can list a lot of them right here. One of them is cold calling. Another one is networking online. So LinkedIn is a great resource. You can find real estate agents online using LinkedIn. There are local real estate agent networks or organizations or associations that get together. Some of them are statewide. A lot of them are local, and you can find them on Google or LinkedIn. And then if you're networking online, what you want to do is join the discussion. You want to start a discussion or join the discussion that exists and add value. You don't want to talk about yourself. You don't want to try to sell your inspection. You want to join. You have to pretend like you're at a park, right? And you see a couple of real estate agents talking in the park, and you have to have the courage to go over and join the conversation, introduce yourself and say hello, right? Or you're at a party and you hear a conversation over there, and this is just a metaphor, and you walk over and you join the conversation. You don't sell yourself. So online, the way to network is to add value, and you add value by doing what? Talk about something that's of value to other people to hear. Hey, have you heard about the Healthy Homes inspection program that's going around? And just ask, what does that mean? Well, a home is either healthy or unhealthy. And did you know that millions of homes are not healthy? A home to be healthy has 7 characteristics. Really? Yeah. One of them is it has to be clean, right? And it has to be dry. And you would be surprised how many millions of homes have water problems. Have you ever had a water problem in your basement? Oh yeah, I've had a lot of water problems. Oh yeah, my roof leaked and then mold, right? Just join the conversation in that way. That's adding value and networking online. I know that for sure. A real estate agent can see a salesperson coming in from 20 feet away, just like they can see a terrible business card or a terrible flyer. You don't want to mess up on your business card as a new inspector trying to gain new inspection jobs. Leverage InterNACHI's member marketing team, NACHI.org/marketing, NACHI.org/marketing, and start working on your marketing designed by a professional team of people who just do home inspector marketing. And all the design work is free. Imagine you starting as a new inspector, trying to hire a team of marketing professionals to work on your marketing. It would be financially impossible for you to do, right? But through InterNACHI, as a member of InterNACHI, as a certified home inspector through InterNACHI, you have access to this team of marketing designers, illustrators, and consultants. And all that work that they do is free. All you do is pay for the printing if you're going to have something printed. Henry, which inspection software do you recommend? And Jonathan replied, Spectora. Love Spectora. Love HomeGauge. Home Inspector Pro. We have resources on NACHI.org/everything for writing a beautiful, great home inspection report. Let's go there. NACHI.org/everything. Let's share my screen. I hope my screen is sharing. You can chat if it's working or not. So I'm at NACHI.org/everything. 15 steps is at the top of the page. If we scroll down a little bit and get to step 11, writing great reports, there's a lot of links there. A lot of videos on how to write a great report using, for example, mobile software. No matter what software you choose, I highly recommend you get a mobile, am I saying it right? Mobile feature. It should be on your phone. Like 10 years ago, we used to do it on our laptops, right? 15 years ago, 20 years ago, we were doing it paper and pencil. I mean, you have to get with the times, because what you want to do is be efficient with your time. You don't want to waste time. And having report software on a mobile device makes you really efficient, highly efficient, because and it reduces your risk of making mistakes, because you can inspect and write the report at the same time. And you should practice doing that. I don't know how to do that. Well, you have to practice. You have to buy software that has a mobile feature. You have to practice. Why? Because in business, in general terms, I hope you can see me. Can you see you want to think of a fraction. And the top of the fraction, the numerator, is money. And the bottom of the fraction is time. You want to make a lot of money, a big numerator, the number on the top of the fraction to be as big as possible. You want to increase gross revenue as much as possible, and you divide it by your time. Now, if you're making a little bit of money, $250, divided by 8 hours of work, it's going to be challenging. But if you can increase gross revenue by various means through InterNACHI's system with your leveraging dollar, right? Return on investment, you can increase your gross revenue. We have systems in place that help you increase gross revenue. That's easy to understand. How do you get fast? Well, you do what I was saying. You have to practice home inspections with your software. But you don't go back after you perform a home inspection, write pencil and paper notes or something, or voice notes, and then write a report at the end of the day or something. Nobody does that. So you write and inspect at the same time using a mobile device so you can be efficient with your time. Nobody wants to hang around while you do a 6-hour home inspection. There should be around 2 to 3 hours, depending on what service you're doing. Like down in Florida, there's a 4-point inspection. You can do that in less than an hour. A wind mitigation inspection, you can do that in 15 minutes, right? But a full home inspection took me 3 hours to do a home inspection. That included writing a report. Never wrote a report at the end of the night, at the end of the day, at night. I had a family. I just clicked at the end of the inspection. I click and my client gets a summary, immediate summary. And maybe you can hold off. Maybe you want to do some review or add some videos or some other things. And then you click and submit the entire report, right? A lot of money, gross revenue, increased gross revenue divided by your time. You want to get efficient with your time. You want to squeeze that denominator, that bottom number, so you're really tight. I'm not saying run through a house as fast as you can and miss stuff. Nope, I'm saying inspect efficiently. You can only do that while practice. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, I hope that. Let's see here. Just sliding things around on my side. Let's see. I want to share. I'd like to share my entire screen. Can I share my entire screen? Maybe that'll help. You can see the chats and the questions and things like that, just like I'm seeing. Okay. No. Let's see. Stephen asks, are you working on getting the Inspector Real Estate Program going in Illinois? The Inspector Real Estate Program. The Inspector/Real Estate Program going in Illinois. Oh, let's see. I answered those. So in Illinois, we have everything in place. We have a pre-licensing program in place. We have real estate. We have radon. We have a lot of things going on in Illinois. We have like everything you need to be a successful home inspector in Illinois. And what I suggest you do is, and everybody, go to NACHI.org/. That's the slash by the, if you're on a keyboard, it's by the question mark, right? NACHI.org, NACHI.org/, and then type in where you are. So if you're in Illinois, it's NACHI.org/Illinois. And there you'll find everything you need for Illinois. If you're in Alberta, NACHI.org/Alberta. If you're in Washington, D.C., it's one word, NACHI.org/Washington, D.C. So type in that area in the URL, and you'll get to the information you seek. I think we have everything. Let's see. Dan, do you have a YouTube account to post testimonial videos to your website or Facebook? How to? Yeah. So you use YouTube to your advantage. It's free. They love videos. They love videos that are unique and special to your services, to your business. So I would post all of my videos to YouTube and then use YouTube links and embed codes that might be a little difficult to place them wherever I want, right? You can also upload videos, short ones and long ones, on Instagram. You can do that on Twitter as well. Not a whole lot of home buyers, in my opinion, are on Twitter, but it's a great place to share information and provide value and establish that you are an expert in your area on all social media channels. But yeah, you use YouTube. YouTube, remember, is owned by Google. Same thing. So when people search for things like a home inspector talking about a roof problem, your video might show up on a Google search. Steven says, no, you just need to make sure the videos are uploaded to Facebook or your website. Right. So Facebook uploads, you can upload a video right on Facebook. You can upload a video right on YouTube and share it. You can upload a video on Twitter. You upload a video on Instagram. Anything else? Something like that. Okay. As a primary office in one city, can you add up? Yeah, you can add up to 10 other listings in your InterNACHI account. Joy says, inspect it seems good. We definitely needed to customize it. Yep. So yeah, start off with a basic package. Maybe ask for a free version that you can play with and see if it's customizable to your needs and it fits your needs. So that we're talking about software. Christopher asked, does InterNACHI have any relationships with CRM providers, customer relationship management as Salesforce, or email marketing software like MailChimp for managing our clients? If not, could these possibly be could these be possible group buy opportunities? Right. So we are working with those folks, but we don't have any relationships right now. Here's the issue: like MailChimp, you can get a free account. Salesforce, same thing. Like there's really cheap things like Weebly. We have a relationship with Weebly, but they have free packages, right? And the high-end business Weebly package is $12 a month, right? So for a fantastic business website. Sorry, I meant the agent marketing, right? So we have NACHI.org/ all these URLs, NACHI.org/agentce, AGENTCE, one word, NACHI.org/agentce. You can go there and use the drop down to see if there are any state approved, government approved real estate courses. We have a program in place for many parts of the country where a home inspector can inform the real estate agent that they're bumping into, networking with, that they can get free CE to renew their real estate license, leveraging InterNACHI, taking an InterNACHI course. We have 3 courses. They're about energy inspections, kind of like a fun topic. It's not the boring kind of stuff. And then we're also coming out later this year with Introduction to Home Inspections class. It's an online video class. It'll take you through the InterNACHI an introduction for home buyers, home sellers, real estate agents, and they'll learn about home inspections, the standards of practice, restrictions, exclusions, what's included, what to expect, how to prepare for a home inspection, and the systems and components that are typically inspected during a home inspection. So it'll be appealing to a very large group in your network: home buyers, home sellers, and real estate agents. At InterNACHI, we believe that every home should be inspected by a certified home inspector every year, especially in the cold climates. For flat roofs, especially. Like, I lived in Pennsylvania, cold climate, flat roofs. You have to inspect it before and after winter. That's 2 inspections on the roof. I mean, there are a lot of homes that need to be inspected. And a lot of homes now are abandoned or have a lot of delayed maintenance. So a lot of homes out there are in need of us to check them out. And I think as a new member, this is a webinar for new members. I think as a new member, going to your neighbors and asking, just telling them straight up, I'm a new inspector. I have to practice to get really good. I would love to inspect your roof or inspect your exterior or do the whole home inspection. I won't disclose any of my findings. It'll all be confidential between me and you. Don't have to pay me. I'm getting paid through the School of Hard Knocks. And I'll share the report with you and my findings. If there's anything wrong, we can talk about it. And if you could just give me a video testimonial at the end, that would be really great. They'd be like, yeah, this is great. I didn't know you're a home inspector. Should have come over earlier. Any other questions? Anything? Any questions? This was so much fun. Let's see. I'm going to leave you with NACHI.org/everything. We have 15 steps to become a certified home inspector. 15 steps to become a successful home inspector. Sorry. And there we go. Yep, Derek. And that was a lot of fun. So to keep going, I would say visit NACHI.org/everything and do the steps. And then consider the next webinar, NACHI.org/webinars. And we'll probably have a webinar that you'd be interested in. Just give it a go. We have a ton of webinars coming up, NACHI.org/webinars. And they're all live, free, online, and hopefully of value to you. So I really appreciate. Oh, yep. Derek asked, do you have any advice? Love questions. Do you have any advice on getting jobs in this terrible environment? I refer you to the NACHI.org/webinars. We have presenters talking about how to build a successful home inspection business in this strange time that we're living in. And they're really good. I went through the class myself. I didn't present them. So we have experts who give you tips on what to do in this time that we live in. And that's at NACHI.org/webinar, NACHI.org/webinar. And you'll find the information. And then there's a search field on that page, NACHI.org/webinar. You can search for any topic that you're interested in. Okay. Any other questions? That was awesome. That was fun. Let's do it again sometime. My name is Ben Gromicko. I'm from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. And this was an InterNACHI webinar. I'll see you next time. Everyone stay safe and healthy. Bye.